He's
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He ain't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show. It's gonna show March the 1st.
One more.
That lawnmower, that's that.
Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
Tank Davis is locked in and pushing his limits in training camp as he prepares for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach. Focused and determined, he's sharpening his speed, power, and defense under his team's watchful eyes. His camp is relentless, packed with intense sparring, strength training, and strategic drills designed to expose Roach's weaknesses. With a strict diet and brutal conditioning, Davis is making sure he's in peak shape. His signature knockout power is still deadly, but he's also refining his footwork and stamina. Confident yet disciplined, he's ready to dominate and prove he belongs among boxing's elite. Davis is showing off his lightning-fast speed in camp, firing off explosive combinations with rapid footwork. His hand speed is razor-sharp, delivering crisp jabs and devastating hooks with pinpoint accuracy. Under his trainer's close guidance, he hones his reflexes with intense pad work, agility drills, and defensive movements. But his speed isn't just for offense, his slick head movement and quick counters make him a nightmare in the ring. With relentless sprint sessions and endurance training, Davis is faster than ever, ensuring he remains an unstoppable force on fight night.
God damn.
Tank Davis is in full beast mode as he prepares for his highly anticipated showdown against Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Known for his explosive speed and knockout power, Davis is locked into a training camp designed to sharpen these strengths while crafting a game plan to dismantle Roach's style. His intense regimen includes grueling strength and conditioning workouts focused on maximizing power and endurance. These sessions combine weightlifting, resistance drills, and plyometric exercises to build explosive strength. To perfect his technique, Davis hones his hand speed, footwork, and defensive skills through targeted drills. Recent training footage has fans buzzing, as his lightning-fast punches and pinpoint accuracy look sharper than ever. Sparring against partners who mimic Roach's movements is a crucial part of camp, helping Davis fine-tune his strategy and adjust to different fight scenarios. With every session, he's proving he's ready to dominate on fight night.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that. Start that motherfucker lawnmower.
I made the decision of training DC because, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute, so.
Breaking down Roach's strengths and weaknesses is key to Davis's game plan. His team meticulously studies past fights, identifying patterns and exploitable openings. But it's not just about physical skills, mental toughness is just as crucial. Davis sharpens his focus with visualization techniques and mindfulness exercises to stay calm and composed under pressure. Keeping his weight and energy levels in check is a top priority, guided by a strict nutrition plan. His diet is packed with lean proteins, complex carbs, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Hydration and precise meal timing ensure he fuels his body for intense training and quick recovery.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just show him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Gervonta Tank Davis is brimming with confidence as he gears up for his March 1st showdown with Lamont Roach. At a recent press conference, Davis admitted, "I haven't been watching his fights too much, but I've been in the gym with him and I know how he moves." This statement highlights his belief in his own skill set and preparation. Backing up his confidence is an undefeated 30-0 record, with a staggering 28 wins by knockout. His recent training clips reveal a fighter in peak form, showcasing lightning-fast hand speed and an imposing physique that has left fans and analysts in awe. With his physical readiness and sharp strategic mindset, Davis looks fully prepared to dominate. Excitement for the fight is at an all-time high, with many expecting him to deliver a performance that cements his status among boxing's elite. As the big night approaches, Davis stays locked in, ready to make a statement.
Now, how are you feeling? We're pretty close. We're pretty close to it. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good, man. Feel good. Getting close, and you know, somebody like Lamont is like fighting somebody like, you know, it's gonna feel like the amateurs type of vibe, like.
Okay.
You feel me? Not the no, the only thing I said the amateurs because I fought him before when I was coming up.
Okay.
Type of vibe. So I feel though it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited. He's coming with his people and things like that. He's
in the amateurs. He said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show March the 1st.
Gervonta Tank Davis has customized his training schedule to match his natural nocturnal rhythm. Embracing his night owl tendencies, he starts his day around 11 a.m., ensuring he gets the rest needed to recover from the previous night's intense workouts. His morning routine kicks off with hydration, drinking a liter of water to refresh his body, followed by a balanced breakfast, typically 6 egg whites, oatmeal, bananas, and honey to provide essential nutrients. After eating, he focuses on light stretching and yoga to enhance flexibility and mental clarity, then takes time to relax, understanding the importance of recovery in his demanding profession. As evening sets in, Davis shifts into high gear, diving into his main training sessions. His workouts cover all aspects of boxing and conditioning. He begins with a warm-up routine of jumping jacks, skipping rope, and running in place to boost circulation and prep his muscles for the grueling exercises ahead. Strength training is a key focus, targeting both core and limb muscles to enhance power and durability. He incorporates weightlifting, resistance exercises, and plyometrics to build explosive strength. Cardio is another essential element, with HIIT workouts and long-distance running helping him sustain peak stamina throughout a fight. His technical skills are sharpened through targeted drills that refine hand speed, footwork, and defensive maneuvers. Sparring partners mimic his opponent's style, helping him adjust strategies in real time. Under the watchful eyes of Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff Mayweather, and the late Roger Mayweather, Davis fine-tunes his techniques, ensuring he's in elite form. This structured yet adaptable routine maximizes both his physical and mental sharpness, fueling his continued success in the ring.
For a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4, probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, running in the morning.
Gervonta Tank Davis has fine-tuned his training regimen to fit his preference for indoor workouts, especially when it comes to running. Aware of the distractions and unpredictability of outdoor runs, he chooses to complete his cardio sessions in controlled environments like his gym and home. This approach helps him stay focused and consistent without external interruptions. His indoor routine includes a variety of cardiovascular exercises aimed at boosting stamina and agility. Skipping rope is a core part of his training, sharpening his footwork, coordination, and endurance. He also incorporates on-the-spot running and treadmill sessions, delivering the same fight-ready intensity without stepping outside. This method not only enhances safety but allows for precise tracking of his performance metrics. By tailoring his workouts to an indoor setting, Davis eliminates distractions and maintains top-tier discipline. This strategic choice highlights his dedication to optimizing every detail, ensuring he stays in peak condition for fight night.
Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
Lamont Roach is stepping into the ring against Gervonta Davis with unwavering confidence, making it clear he demands respect. Moving up in weight, he knows the challenge ahead but is determined to showcase his power and skill. His preparation has been intense, focusing on both strength and strategy to counter Davis's relentless style. Roach believes his sharp boxing ability and precision could lead to a shocking upset. While many see him as the underdog, he views this as his chance to prove he belongs among boxing's elite. With everything on the line, he's ready to make a statement.
Shit, he better. he better take me serious, but I don't think so. I think they training. I think they're training as hard as they can. You know, I think they trying to put a little mastermind squad together to coach for this fight. And you know, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna tell you like this: we're preparing for the best Gervonta Davis that's going to be, you know, that everyone's ever seen. That's what we're preparing for. We're not preparing for a guy who might not be focused. We're not preparing for a guy who might be lazy or anything like that. We're preparing for the best version of him.
Teofimo Lopez, the WBO super lightweight champion and one of boxing's rising stars, recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight. While he respects Lamont Roach's talent, he believes Gervonta "Tank" Davis is simply too strong and too experienced at this weight. "Tank's going to win," Lopez predicted. "It'll be a good fight, but moving up in weight is a big step." Having faced elite opponents himself, Lopez understands the challenge of moving up and taking on a dominant fighter. He knows Roach must be flawless to have a shot at an upset. Roach has skills, Lopez added, but power is real in boxing. When you move up, you feel those punches differently. Tank is one of the hardest hitters in the sport, so Roach has to be really smart in there.
Young father too, and you know, me being a father, you know, no matter what me and Keyshawn had in the past, like, I just love the way he is with his son. But I gotta respect a man like that. So congratulations to Keyshawn, and hopefully after this weekend, maybe we can make something happen.
That'd be great, man. The 135 has so many people. Just on an ending note, I just want to get, you know, your perspective on Tank's fight against Lamont Roach. People are counting out Lamont as well, but how do you see it?
Tank by knockout. Hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong though. I like Lamont, but I'm just going off of my opinion.
Why?
He's Tank, man. I mean, I feel like Lamont's too small. I mean, they're both smaller fighters, but I feel like Lamont's just way too small for Tank. But like I said, hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong. He's a great fighter too, but I just got Tank as a favorite.
How do you see that happening in the fight? Do you think it comes early? Do you think it comes late?
You never know with Tank. You never know. It's all on when he wants to do it. But me personally, I feel like he's going to come late. Probably like 9.
Now, transitioning back to your fight, I asked that question for a reason, because do you feel that you can get a knockout in this fight against Shakur given his style? And if so, when in the fight do you feel we see it?
I feel like it'd be late, but I feel like anybody can knock anyone out. The right punch, I mean, anybody. I mean, you could probably knock me out if you hit me correctly. Nah, that's a lie. But but not anybody.
Oh, man, that's 2 disses today. First, I'm an old guy, and now I got pillow hands.
No, but truthfully, like, anyone could get knocked out. Anybody. So, never know. I hope Shakur's ready.
Floyd, man, good chatting with you. Good seeing you. Appreciate the time. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson this weekend here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the DAZN pay-per-view headlined by Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, the rematch.
Respected boxing trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas has been one of the strongest advocates of Gervonta "Tank" Davis's skill set. While many focus on Tank's devastating knockout power, Atlas believes his intelligence and strategy make him truly dangerous. "Tank is the most complete fighter in boxing today," Atlas said. "People see the knockouts, but they don't see the setup. Tank isn't just throwing wild punches, he's looking for the right key, the right angle. Once he finds it, he knocks his opponent out." His breakdown highlights Davis's ability to adapt in the ring. Unlike pure power punchers who rely on brute force, Davis patiently studies his opponents, finds their weaknesses, and strikes with surgical precision. "He's patient," Atlas explained. "He doesn't waste punches. He makes you make mistakes, then he makes you pay for them."
Yep. History, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus, obviously?
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. You know, they grew up nearby in DC, and I think overall, you know, You know, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean he could get him out of there?
I think he will. But I think Roach, you know, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. I mean, they used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, you know, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize, Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
You know, and I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Despite constant speculation about future opponents, Gervonta "Tank" Davis remains locked in on the task at hand. "I'm fully focused on Lamont Roach right now," Davis stated. "I'm not thinking about who comes next. Retirement isn't on my mind yet, I have more to accomplish." He knows boxing is unpredictable and that overlooking an opponent is a costly mistake. While Roach may not have the same star power as others in the division, Davis is treating him with absolute focus. "Every fight is important," he added. "I take every opponent seriously because one mistake can cost you everything."
He reminds me of the old-time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying, he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like, bang, you know, oh my God, I shouldn't open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, you know. So he don't, and that's part of what separates him and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of all time.
Lamont Roach is fully embracing the biggest fight of his career. He's been calling for this opportunity for a long time, and now that it's here, he's determined to seize the moment. "I've been waiting for this opportunity," Roach said. "I want to prove I belong at this level, and the only way to do that is by fighting the best." His camp has been focused on refining his skills and crafting a strategy to counter Davis's power. While many doubt his chances, Roach believes his speed, movement, and boxing IQ will be key. "I know what Tank brings to the table," he said, "but I also know what I bring. People are counting me out, and I love proving them wrong." For Roach, this is his moment to announce himself as a top fighter. "I've been grinding for this," he said. "Now it's time to show what I can do." Meanwhile, Showbiz the Adult has suggested that Tank Davis has the potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather in terms of skill. His knockout power, agility, and overall ability have drawn comparisons to the boxing legend.
Karan Bhatia here with Tank Davis. It's the Tank versus Roach press conference going down March 1st, PBC pay-per-view on Prime. Tank, we know you said up there you're going to retire in 2025. Why did you decide to retire after next year?
Just fed up, just tired of the other bull crap.
You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who are the opponents for the final stages of your career?
Not to cut you out, I don't really have them really like mapped out, but it's just like, you know.
Anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to focus on him right now. And then once we get him out the way, then we can, you know.
Biggest fight of his career. He has been calling for this fight for a long time, and Lamont Roach is enthusiastically embracing the biggest fight.
My thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punched so hard that those skill sets can carry up with them in weight. That's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, you know, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas, so we saw him do it at 140.
This keeps it concise while sounding more natural and engaging. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.